What is happening, everybody? Bam with Wizards Alley. If you come to 114 North St. Francis, we're in the alley. So go in the back, big Wizard on the side of the building, easy to find. We also have our own parking. Go to the red parking, that's ours. But real quick, I'm here to talk about New Comic Book Day this week. There's some releases I'm really excited about. I was going to show them to you guys, let you see what you think. And hopefully you come down by New Comics. Wednesdays is one of my favorite days because I get to go through the new comic books before everybody else. So I guess that would be one of the perks of owning comic book stores. You get to see stuff before everybody else does, but I dig it. So the first book I picked this week was Wolverine. I'm always kind of a mark or a sucker for a Wolverine book. This is Wolverine Blood Hunt. It's kind of going with the summer crossover of Blood Hunt, which has been actually pretty popular. It's Marvel superheroes fighting vampires everywhere. And some people will think like, well, that's already been done with other books. And it has, but this has actually been kind of interesting. And people have been digging the plots and the stories that are coming along with it. So Wolverine, #1, Blood Hunt's my first pick. The second one is Uncanny X-Men. So Uncanny X-Men, technically this is issue 35 from the Hickman launch, but this is legacy number is going to be 700. So if you've been tracking Uncanny this whole time like I have, I started with Claremont in the 80s. And so it's number 700. And this is the last issue of Uncanny before the relaunch where they do issue #1. And they kind of tie up all the stuff that Hickman started with Krakoa and the Krakoan launch. And the cover's super cool. It's got a bunch of the X-Men through the years. Reminds me of the old Marvel Universe guidebooks. So that'd be another pick. Next up is from the Skybound stuff. They've been doing what's the Energon universe, which contains Transformers, G.I. Joe, Scarlet #1. So Scarlet #1, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's ninjas, there's Storm Shadow. It's actually pretty cool. Scarlet's always been one of my favorite G.I. Joe characters. I've always really dug her relationship with Snake Eyes, and I loved her in the cartoon as a kid. So, but pick up Scarlet #1 if you're a fan of the old G.I. Joe in the Energon universe. You know, you want to track what's going on in there. It's part of it. So the other big one is Ultimates #1. So Ultimates #1. They're relaunching the Ultimates. You know, they did Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther. There's other Ultimates that are going on. And basically, this is just going to track like the Avengers, the Ultimates. And it's been pretty good so far. People really dug Ultimate Spider-Man. And basically, it was a world that was designed to not have superheroes, but superheroes happened anyways. And it's some of the characters you know and love in a different setting on a different Earth. And being able to be told in a certain way is super dope. And the art's really good in the book. I enjoy it a lot. The last pick that I have for this week is I am a sucker for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which a lot of people my age, I suppose, are. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha. This basically is the prelude to the new launch. They're going back to TMNT #1. They're going to relaunch the book, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Alpha kind of sets up the premises for what's going to happen in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles books. So to review, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha, Ultimates #1, Scarlet #1, Uncanny X-Men, technically 700, and Wolverine Blood Hunt #1 are my picks for this week. There's plenty of other books. There's Star Wars, I Hate Fairyland, there's some other Blood Hunters, Amazing Spider-Man, Vampirella, Space Ghost comes out again this week. So there's pretty good books. Cult of the Lamb almost made the cut for me. There's a new Canto book. Just got to come down and see them. So we're at 114 North St. Francis, Suite 200. We're in the alley. I hope to see you down here for New Comic Book Day. And if you're not down here for New Comic Book Day, come out and play some Warhammer with us tonight. Every Wednesday night, we have a really good Warhammer community, Warhammer crowd. We would love to see you out if you want to know what Warhammer's about. So thanks for watching, guys.